bowled well today.
Here we go, 2 overs left. Looks for the Yorker, digs it in, and KC loses his bat, so with it he'll lose any chance of getting a second. As McMullen looks to have done himself a nuisance as well in his follow-through. Such drama yet again. McMullen looks in real trouble here.
Oh, he is barely able to hobble back. I hope he hasn't done anything serious. It was a terrific delivery.
Does bowl a good Yorker, Brandon McMullen. Doesn't use it too often because he's noted as a length bowler, but look at this, the perfect Yorker. KC, his follow through, lost his bat, he lost his footing, he ended up falling over. It's all happening again. Will McMullen be able to complete this over, or will they have to turn back to Charlie Castle? It looks certain that the 20-year-old on debut, it looks like he's going to bowl the 50th and final, if we get there, of course. 15 to win off 11, McMullen's just going to find a way to get through it.
He just gave the thumbs up to the umpire, but he's clearly not comfortable. You can see the grimace on his face. He's trying to work out. He's done.
Sandeep Lamachani to face his first delivery, gets enough to get at least a single. Will Karen KC want the second? Thinks against it, probably rightly so. Means he'll keep the strike. Surely the approach here with that wind blowing so heavily to the leg side, the shorter boundary, Mel, has to be for KC to get at least one boundary this over to that shorter side.
I'd say he'll be going for 6. He'll try and get it up into the wind. This is a brave effort from McMullen too. He's not comfortable, he keeps going.
14 to win off 10 again. It's into the block hole. Lamachani was a bit slow to get off the mark. The fumble won't allow the second. After so much brilliant running, that wasn't a particularly good piece of running. They could have got 2 there, and they didn't. Is the game swinging Scotland's way now? 13 to win off 9. You sense Nepal need a boundary.
Well, they do need one. And again, Berrington just taking his time here, calming things down. You can see that he knows that McMullen has just bowled those Yorkers really well. Now he's got Lamachani to bowl at. It's so tight, this game, Lenny. I can't pick it.
13 to win off 9. Don't rule out the super over. 12 off 9 would send us off to that in the gathering gloom. Doesn't deliver it. I think he's just lost his footing as opposed to anything else. The Nepal fans and the Scottish fans, everyone on their feet. It's freezing cold still, isn't it? Bitterly cold. Who's it going to be, Mel?
No, I can't pick it. You don't put this on me. I cannot pick it, Lenny. It's just, God, just cardiac kids.
Mel's calling the super over. Full toss, smoke down towards long off. Who fields cleanly will be just the single. Lamachani gets KC on strike, maybe not the worst result. Surely KC is thinking a boundary, one of these 2 deliveries.
Has to be. Can he get it up into the wind? Do we find another Yorker out of Brandon McMullen? He knocked him off his feet before.
Hits it towards long on, hits it wide of long on. Does get the boundary. And Karen KC is at it again. It's 8 to win. There's 7 balls to do it. Scotland, Nepal, there's something in the water between these 2.
I went for the Yorker. Maybe didn't get it quite as full this time, but it's played beautifully by the broad-shouldered Karen Casey. Is he going to be the hero for the second time in a week for Nepal? Might have to share the honours with a few others.
8 to win off 7. KC on strike. Gets an inside edge. I think he'll just want the single. He wants the strike. He wants to do it his way. He wants to get them home again. He'd like to do it, not going to the final ball. Here's the shot down the ground. The long on fielder, Mel, was wide because of the wind. And that big pocket down there in the corner, it's almost impossible to defend. With just 6 deliveries left, it's 317 for 8. Nepal needs 7 to win. The most extraordinary comeback you'd maybe ever witness.
Aside from the one 6 days ago, Lenny. It really is something else. And what I love to see is this belief that the Nepal side has in their ability with the bat. We saw it 6 days ago on this very ground. Are we seeing it again? They don't feel like there's any limits on what they can do, what they can chase down.
It's a new belief, Mel, isn't
It
it?
is.
Instilled by Stuart Law, the calmness. I'm not sure if Stuart Law is calm. It's not going to be the debutant to bowl the final over. Where is Stuart Law? Just to the left there. If we look to the left, Nick Pothis is on his feet. Welcome to cricket in Nepal. Gyanendra Malla is there with him. And then Stuart Law's hiding in behind the Nepal flag, talking to the vice captain. Stuart Law's just saying to Nick Pothis, yeah, this is how it usually goes, mate, with the cardiac kids. It's going to be Safi and Sharif. Who will it be? Sharif or KC? Chipped up in the air. Does it get over the head of Charlie Tear? It does. He's probably going to cut it off. I think they'll just run the two. They're thinking of the third. Lamachani wants it, but KC wants the strike. A six will do it. A six will win it for Nepal. There's a punch of the bat in frustration from KC. He thought that was going to be that.
Well, a shout out to Charlie Tear, because that was brilliant fielding. Wasn't going to get there. Look at the speed at which he chases it down, and the turn and quick release. Didn't get all the way in, but it was enough to stop them from taking an extra run.
Short ball. Is there glove on this? Massive appeal. No. KC did have a little bit of a guilty look back. This will make for an interesting replay. Good short ball. Surprise delivery from Safi and Sharif.
I'll just take another look. It was a good short ball.
Oh, now. Has that come off something? There was a guilty look, wasn't there, from Karen KC? Not much of an appeal from Matthew Cross, a big appeal from Sharif. We're going all the way again. It's 5 to win, 4 balls to do it. KC on strike. Goes miles up. Fine leg, nestles underneath it, and holds on! Sharif roars! It's the debutant again! Jones takes the catch. And it's only Raj Banchi in the hutch. The tactic of going short. Brilliant from Sharif. Brave from him. What a catch. Not for the first time. The second time from the debutant. And if Nepal are going to do it, they're going to do it 9 down again.
Oh, Mackenzie Jones, what a day out he's having on debut. His third catch of the match. He's taken a couple of wickets. Again, had so much time to think about it. Dropped in front of him. Remember, the wind is hurling around. But look at that. Yes.
Tough to say the least. Too extraordinary maximum of pressure. And with Lalit Rajbanshi really not known for his batting, there's only going to be one way Nepal will win this now. Rajbanshi will have to get a single and leave it to Lamachani to have 1 or 2 balls to hit a boundary to win it. KC's gone for 17 off 10. He won't be the hero today. And Nepal are right on the brink. But are they going to be able to get over the line? 5 to win off 3. It's another all-time classic in Dundee. Whatever happens.
Can't take this. Can't take this.
Incredible scene. What a catch. 2 quite brilliant catches with the wind, with everything going about. All the fans in the background really cheering for it to be dropped. What incredible presence of mind from the young man. He almost doesn't know what to do. Such was his delight. And Safi and Sharif roared too. A belter. Maybe even better than 6 days ago, whatever the result. Can Rajbanshi get a single? Will Berrington be tempted to squeeze his fielders in? I think they'll know Rajbanshi well enough to know he's unlikely to hit a boundary. Surely he will look for one and look to hand it over to Lamachani to win it for Nepal.
And what an over this has been at the death from Sharif. Really smart. The experience and the calm, and the calmest man out there looks like Richie Berrington. I don't know how he does it.
Nobody's on the single, really. Can Rajbanshi get one to give Lamachani the strike? Here we go. It's the Yorker. They're going to run it anyway, and they'll get the bye. I think Matthew Cross got caught in 2 minds, whether to throw at the stumps or whether to get it back to Sharif. A great call from Sandeep Lamachani. Brilliant presence of mind from him. And he's got the chance to be the winning hero now.
Well, he had the glove on. He was in 2 minds. Lamachani had set off so quickly. Oh, boy.
Very good game awareness. very, very impressive. It's going to come down to the barest of margins yet again, whatever happens here. 323 for 6 Scotland made in the first innings, thanks to that late assault, making 120 off the final 10 overs. It's 4 to win. They've got 2 balls to do it. They could do it with 2 twos. I don't think they'll run a single. Don't think they'll leave it up to Rajbanshi. It's going to be on Lamachani's shoulders either way. Where does Sharif go? Does he bang it into the surface or does he go full?
Oh, well, that's the discussion they're having right now. Richie Berrington and Safian Sharif.
There's an agonising calm just across the ground now.
It's not calm, it's anxiety.